Hey, yo, I want to say thank you first and foremost for allowing me your space, you know. I'm here with J Chin. I'm here with my boy Gio.
You.
Let's talk about this project. First and foremost, I want to know the story behind Europe. Why Europe? Why not Africa? Why not America? Why Europe?
Why Europe, man?
It wasn't. It was a very like in the moment kind of thing. It's just because we did Paris at first. Like Paris was just because this song sounded like that. And then when we started making music, when Jay moved, and then we started having sessions here, we were like, what if we just start all calling them after like European cities, and then just make a whole thing called Europe, just to go off the back of what we did for Paris.
Yeah, like the idea was actually straight up like, we did the first song. It was the first song the first session that we had in the crib when I first moved, and we did it, and we called it Venice. Venice was the first one? We did Venice, and like we just looked at each other and we were like, yo, we should name this one Venice and just name all of the songs we do after Europe. And we just from there, it was every session. Yo, what we gonna call this one? We were just like what European city do you think this, you know? And we put it down. But yeah, man, that's why Europe and not Africa. But you know, Africa can come.
But like saying that, like this is the first full project that you've done in this crib. Like, what significance does that have, or inspiration even does that have for you?
Be honest with you, it feels tight because it was like the first. If you know, like you don't gotta pay for studio time. You don't gotta be like, oh, I'm going to the studio on Saturday, so I'm gonna have this. You know, it was really cool because I would just be like, I just hey Gio, yo, you wanna come over? And we would just find the samples and just do it. And it just feels really free to do it in your own space. It feels really free to do it like by yourself with your people. You know, you don't gotta worry about anything other than just doing it. It's nothing to it, you know what I mean? And it's really inspiring, like, you know, we got a hand in everything, the production, the mixing, the arrangements, this, that, the third. And that's the type of shit that you get when you invest in your own space, when you invest in yourself, and you get to be wild beat. You know what I mean? And it's just a nice feeling, and it feels nice. And I'm gonna probably keep doing projects like this. I don't really want to go anywhere else. I like being at home. I like being in my space.
Yeah, well, saying that, like, both of you guys speak on like your chemistry together. How did this come about? Like, take me back all the way to even Paris. Like, where does this chemistry stem from?
We actually spoke about it maybe like a week or a few days ago. It was what I liked about Jay was that,
because you guys are very different people. I know you guys personally. You guys are very different people, but a lot of the similarities as well too.
You want some hookah?
Nah.
Yeah, that's how we different.
What I liked about Jay, and the reason why I reached out to him was like I could tell that like he had like creative drive beyond the music, just in the way that he was rolling out his projects. Like one of the things that, because I don't really care about the music that much when it comes to other people. I care about what they're doing around it. Because a lot of people, like, making good music is so easy, but a lot of people are just how they're presenting the music. So what Jay was doing was like, let's say for Love 'Em Off, for example, like he went out of his way and did the extra step and got the merch, the one of one piece, and then like dyed his hair purple to like match the whole everything he was doing around the music, and the fact that he was also putting shit out and like getting shit done. So as soon as he did Mercedes, I was like, yeah, I want to reach out to this guy because I just liked like how he was presenting himself.
Yeah.
And then from there, it was like he's receptive enough to like open up to my ideas, and I'm receptive enough to open to his ideas. And there's like we'll clash, but we'll still find middle ground at a certain point.
Yeah. Like even speaking like specifically to you, like this might be the most like right field backpack rap that you've ever done. Like. And that's like with all due respect, because that's my shit.
Yeah.
So
that's
like,
our shit.
What made you take this route?
Griselda is very inspiring.
Yeah.
The Griselda effect.
And also like Mac Homie, Griselda, and Tyler was putting out. There was Group B.
Yeah.
A song by Tyler that he put out sometime late 2019.
Yeah. And
just the instrumental, like the soulful shit that is just a loop going and this nigga just barring out. I thought that was cool. And then Alfredo was like the last one where I was like, nah, like this is awesome. Because Alfredo was like, a lot of the rap shit, the reason why I don't really like it or listen to it that much is because the replay value is always low for me. But Alfredo, just how short and sweet it was, and the samples and the way it was mixed and everything, and like the way Freddie went over it, I was like, yeah, I want to do something like this.
Yeah.
And then that's it. It was like literally the week of. I was like, yo, I want to do this. Jay was like, pull up. And we started.
Okay. Even for you, like you've dropped several projects from since I've met you. So it's like about 2017. What does this project mean to you compared to your catalog?
This is the first one that I feel like I had a hand in. You know, we got to pick the samples. Like Love 'Em On 2 was the same thing. Like I picked the samples of the songs I wanted to sample. I sent it to Gio and we figured it out from there. But like this one, like we sat next to each other. We said, yo, we gonna like okay, this is the sample. You know, we would even pick samples, load them up, try to write to them. It wasn't it, you know, da-da-da-da-da. Like this is the first time I feel like I had a say in everything at the moment I wanted to say it. And it was just tight. And like, to be honest with you, this is really the type of like project I want to make. Like I really like this, you know, samples, the loops, stuff like that. Like I like shit like that. So it just gave me a little bit of a different way to rap. It gave me kind of a new brand, and you know, because I'm doing it with Gio, like, you know what I mean? It's, you know, not to tell my man he's left field, but like to work with someone who's not really
Experimental.
Yeah,
I'm definitely left field.
Yeah, I mean,
I scare the hoes away. That's what I do.
But like, yeah, like to work with somebody who isn't necessarily trying to make the same music as me really makes this project beautiful to me, because like it just goes to show like there's a sweet spot in music where regardless of what you do or what you like, you can like kind of meet right in the middle. Yeah. You know what I mean? You could do something for everybody. So I don't know. I thought it was tight, and I think it's unique, and it, you know, it makes me feel warm inside.
Okay, let's do a little round of some fast-paced answers. Let's do, what's your favorite country in Europe?
England.
Each.
Oh, bro, I don't know. Lisbon. Just because of the song.
All right, which country in Europe do you guys most want to visit?
England.
England? Why
Amsterdam.
England?
Yo, because, you know, I like England, bro.
Even after the controversy of what just happened, like...
Listen, man, you go anywhere in Europe, people gonna be racist. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like England's mad cool, and I kind of like how... I just like the culture that I've been served up about it. I like how things over there seem real proper, like, you know what I mean? Even the G's over there, bro. Even the OG mans over there, like, they talk very, like, they speak very eloquently.
Yeah.
And I just think that place, it seems like a very beautiful, very, very intriguing place, because it seems so boring. It reminds me of Ottawa. It seems so boring and so gray. But there's very beautiful things below the surface. I want to go over to the UK, to be honest with you.
And why Amsterdam?
I don't know, it just looks cool. Like every time I've seen it in video or like photos or documentaries, it always seems like a cool place to be. Plus you can go into a cafe and have some mushrooms.
It's crazy. Every time I think of Amsterdam, I think about movies I wasn't supposed to watch when I was a kid, you know, like like American Pie or some shit. You know? That's the first thing I think about. I don't know why. Let's talk about favorite foods, or which country you think in Europe would have the best food, or what you like. Which country do you want to try the most?
Spain.
Spain?
Spain for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Spain look like they got the best shit out there to eat.
Spain look fire, I can't lie.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Like spice-wise, they're probably wild.
That's why, because like, bro, we're gonna go to England and eat what? Beans and toast, dog? I ain't gonna do that. Like, I'm trying to go to Spain and eat some spices.
People love talking about French food, but I've never had like a French dish or something. You know?
I feel like
French
people are probably good for like baking stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I haven't really heard too many like meals, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to be honest, I like to go different places and try different things. Like, but definitely Spain would be the best.
Spain, yeah.
All right, so give me y'all favorite bar, y'all favorite beat, and y'all favorite song on the album.
Oh God, bar? Holy shit! I think I gotta scan through. Okay, while my brain does that, we'll do beat. Fuck. Song Lisbon, easily. Beat, in terms of like arrangement wise, I'd say beat, probably Prague, just in the sense of like how the drums like mixed with whatever's going on vocally. Like the drums are in service of the vocals in that one. I like that. Bar, nigga, I don't know. Probably my whole verse on Lisbon is fantastic.
Yeah, your verse on Prague goes crazy too.
They do.
If it comes, I'll keep thinking, but if it comes up, I'll tell you the favorite bars. I can't pick one, but we'll do a few.
Okay. My favorite beat, again, Prague. I like it because again, the drums are so complimentary. They're so beautiful. I love it. My favorite line, bro, when I die, smoke gelato in the hearse. Because that's actually what, like, I hope my people really do that. Like, I hope when I die, whoever's in that hearse, when they roll my body out of there, I really hope, like, folks spark up in that casket. Like, make sure I smell gelato one more time for y'all. Put me in the ground. Like, I really love that bar. And it's a favorite song. I think my favorite song is definitely Lisbon. Yeah. Honorable mention to Bordeaux, because I love the energy. I love the bars. I love what it sounds like. Yeah. But, you know, Lisbon is what I think this whole project feels like. I think Lisbon is the perfect way to sum up the whole project.
Okay. Yeah. Well, speaking on the project in general, give me some of the highs and lows of the recording process, or even putting this together, like, in general.
This guy's too creative. Yeah. This guy is too creative, bro. I'd be like, yo, do this. But like, no, sound like this. Do this. I'm like, all right, man, cool. But I fucking love it because I like being challenged out of my own school of thought. I like when people tell me, like, yo, like, that's cool, but try it this way. Or like, nah, let's do it this way. Or sometimes, yo, just, you know, like, pull your dick out and just say no straight up. You know what I mean? Like, just let niggas know, like, yo, I'm not trying to do it like this. I think it'll be better like this, or let's try it like this. Like, that's definitely the high and the low for me. Yeah. Because I hate being told no, but I also love experiencing it, and like, I love experiencing new shit. I like to learn new shit. So, you know, this guy's the highs and lows, man.
That's so funny. Because I love saying no. That's like my favorite thing to do to niggas. I don't think I've really had low. That's the thing. I don't usually have lows when it comes to projects because I expect all the bullshit. Yeah. So to me, it's not really like, to me, it's just part of the process, right? Okay. So I'd say the whole thing's been a high in my opinion. The fact that we had a burst of recording during a certain period of time, and then we literally forgot that fucking project existed for like a few months.
Months.
And then literally just one day I was like, we're finishing this. And then we drafted up everything we needed. Like, I thought that was cool because I think holding on to shit is cool, but like, there's a time when it's like, all right, we're good to go. And I think we got to a point where we knew we were good to go for Europe.
So you think one of the lows would be how detail oriented I might get?
Not really. I just have a tendency to I'm Haitian, so I'm just gonna rebel against whatever you do. But eventually, like, I'm self-aware enough that I'm gonna be like, I'll calm down. My first reaction is like, this is some bullshit, and then I just filter out the first reaction until I can actually see what the fuck the point is.
But even speaking on that, like mentioning you're Haitian, you guys have both incorporated like your cultures into this album just a little bit, like little sprinkles here and there. How does that make you guys feel, like being proud of who you guys are, incorporating that in your music, having an opportunity to do so, you know?
I say something in Creole, man. Let them know.
I mean, I won't say anything, but I did play Prague for my dad. Yeah. And actually, I was just playing it. I was testing it. I was just listening. And then he came into the room, and I was like, you know what? Stay. And then he kept, because he was gonna leave. And I was like, because my verse was playing. I guess he didn't even. I feel like he had a feeling it was me, but it wasn't confirmed. So I was like, stay, because I knew that last bar. I say that Haitian, that Haitian line. So then that Creole line, and then he stood there and then he listened and he listened and he listened. And when he heard that, he was like, he laughed and he was like, I love this. And since then he's been like bothering me, trying to get me to send it to him. Yeah. And I thought that was very cool because now like there's probably a sense of pride there where like he's gonna play it for people he knows, be like, yo, this is what my son's doing. Like, look how he's like representing, because you know, like,
being Haitian is about being very proud.
We're all we got, to be honest. Like, so it's like I think that just nodding to that, because I used to like kind of run away from it. Yeah. and like not really identify with it. But Mac Homie made me realize like you could be tight and still like, because that nigga will have a whole song in fucking Creole and he doesn't care, and he's playing it for like French or English speaking people. And I thought that was cool. Like niggas don't need to. Your people will. You need to add a little bit of that in there, because that's you too.
Exactly. No, you're right.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, man, like I mean, you heard the hook on Barcelona.
Yeah.
The hook on Barcelona. To be honest with you, like when I wrote that, or not even, we didn't really write shit. To be honest with you, man, like everything on there is freestyling. Like everything on there is like we found a sample, and when the sample played, we write it. We never ever went home with nothing. We did it with what we had to do there. So
that's so true.
Yeah,
all the verses written in the session.
The whole thing is freestyling, if you want to call it.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, nah, like you heard the hook on Barcelona. When I say like Rastafari, Jah puts his blessings on me. Like I like ever since moving, I moved into my grandmother's house, rest in peace, and ever since then you can kind of feel the energy, the things that I grew up around, Jamaican culture, stuff like that. So like when we were in the recording process, there was a lot of times I would be listening to a lot of reggae, a lot of Bob, and just not even just listening to Bob, but like watching documentaries, reading things about Bob, studying, and then in turn, like because of that, I started studying a lot of like the Rastafarian practices, and like one of the studies is that like you go through the struggles, you kind of just embrace everything, and you just count like Jah will provide for you. You know what I mean? Jah will give you blessings. And I heard that beat, and not to sound corny, but bro, Jah spoke through me. You know what I mean? Like that's what it's like. Jah, like you just relax. You find the beauty in everything, and Jah will just make sure you bless. So that's just take a little bit of pride where I'm from, what I've learned, and pass the message along to the people that are listening.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's what you just said connects perfectly to what the whole project sounds like, which is like we're blessed, like we're fine. Everything's good.
Yeah, man.
Like,
listen,
like we're chilling.
When you want to flight and you up in the air, like you're not in charge.
Yeah.
The pilot got to get you to where you're gonna go. We the pilots, and we like this is what it's supposed to be. Like we're gonna make sure you blessed. You're gonna hop on this plane, and when you go, I'm scared of flying. I'm scared of heights. You hop on this plane with us. You might be as scared as me, but you're gonna feel the vibes. You know what I mean? You're gonna feel blessed, you're gonna feel protected, you're just gonna enjoy yourself, and when it lands, you're just gonna be happy you got to where you're going. You know what I mean?
Who's your favorite pilots or movies based off like air flight? This theme of the album is very like a trip.
Catch Me If You Can is very cool.
Catch Me If You Can is super tight. Yeah. And Flight, of course. Yeah. But Catch Me If You Can definitely my favorite, because I like the idea of faking it till you make it.
Yeah.
I love that shit. And not to get too deep into it, but I love Leo for that type of shit, because he does movies like that all the time. Like Great Gatsby is the exact same thing. You know what I mean? So it's, I don't know, but yeah, definitely Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
I think that would be the #1, and then probably Flight, and of course Soul Plane.
I was about to say,
of course, Soul Plane. Like,
yeah,
bro,
100%.
you're gonna hear all types of Soul Plane like vibes, like kind of through it.
Yeah.
But I did like you don't want to be too cliche. Yeah. You know what I mean? You don't want to like how many rappers have done the Soul Plane thing? Like, bro, this is flying in general. You know what I mean?
I thought of Soul Plane right away because the plane's purple.
It's purple.
The plane's purple.
Everything's purple.
Everything's purple. There you go. You know what I mean? Who's Lucy? I need to know.
Lucy?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You said on a song, you mentioned Alan, you mentioned...
Oh, bro, no, I don't even say Lucy. I said exclusive dick.
Exclusive? That sound like you're saying Lucy.
I mean, I am under, like, very upfront vocals, and my vocals are fucking gigantic in that one, so the little ad-libs probably aren't as clear, but yeah, I said exclusive.
So on Amsterdam, you mentioned your kicks having to match your whip.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
What kicks, whip combination do you picture for the future?
Oh, the future. Shit. Man, it's gonna sound crazy, but this gonna sound crazy, but I'm probably get a purple Tesla truck. A purple Tesla truck to match, like, I got a pair of 7s. I got a pair of 7s, and the truck. Maybe the truck won't be purple. Maybe the truck will be, space gray.
Yeah.
The space gray Tesla truck. Because the Tesla colors like, like space gray, black, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
also space gray black, and I'm gonna get that shit custom and put little purple accents on it. Put little purple, you know, purple door handles, little like, trim around it, whatever the case is, and get that Tesla to match my 7s. Get that Tesla to match my 7s, my Flint 7s.
That's very fire.
I thought about it all, man. Come on, these are plans, not dreams.
Yeah.
Cybertruck, huh?
Hell yeah, the Cybertruck, man. Hell yeah, the Cybertruck. That's gonna be my next cop. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna get an Escalade, but I'm gonna get that Cybertruck for sure.
Nah, you need that.
So, on these songs on this album, you guys have both, well, mostly Jay, but you guys have both expressed a very lavish living. What are future philanthropy projects that you guys plan on doing?
Hey, I don't even know what that word means, man. He's a philanthropist.
Philanthropy, isn't that just like charity and shit?
Nah, bro, it's basically business endeavors. Yeah.
That's hilarious. I always thought philanthropy was like giving back to people.
Nah.
It's super dark. It's 4:22 a.m. It's my birthday. I just woke up. I'm editing right now. But that nigga was wrong. Philanthropy is I have definition right here, just so I can prove my point. The desire to promote the welfare of others expressed especially by the generous donation of money to good causes. So it is kind of charity. These niggas using words they don't even understand. Anyways, I was right. Let's go back.
Just means you're rich enough that you can.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I never know anything.
Anything? You've always told me everything's possible. But what's something that you really want to do? Like something that
interior design.
Yeah, like
interior design. I'm gonna start up an interior design company.
Oh, you mean that?
Yeah. 100%, man. HGTV, watch out, man. Coming.
I'd like to make a movie. I'd also like to get an HQ sometime very soon. But I'm in no rush for any of these. That's why I don't say, because like to me it's like usually when the burst or the desire to do it comes up,
just do it.
I just do it.
Yeah.
So I don't really like the idea of planning to do things always feels like a waste of mental energy.
Yeah.
So usually as soon as like it's the proper time, your body, your entire being usually tells you that it's the proper time.
Bro, let me tell you.
Let me go from there.
Let me tell you exactly how this guy work. Let me tell you exactly how this guy work. He ain't hear nothing. He won't come up with no ideas. He won't do nothing. A little while, about a month, you know, he go by his day, live, you know, do his thing. Out of nowhere, you get like 23 text messages from this guy. Just a line after, bro, I'm sitting here with Shorty, my phone blowing up, boom, 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 boom. Like, damn. Shorty said, yo, why you have 25 text messages from another man? I said, baby, I can't explain this to you. And you read them, and then it's all just ideas, all about how we're gonna do it, I say, all right, man, we'll link up tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and we do it. This guy don't plan. This guy don't plan. He don't think. He just get up and do.
Yeah.
And you know what? And to run it back, to answer my favorite thing about working with him is that. My favorite thing is that, bro, there hasn't been one thing that I said, yo, we should do this, and we didn't do it. You know, Gio execute.
That's great.
He a shooter, bro. Every single time I said, let's hit it, he hit it. Easy. Easy. It happens every time, bro. Ask this guy about philanthropy. He not gonna answer that question because right now he probably not doing nothing. Tomorrow he might have the whole store downtown. You know, on this deal, you never know with this guy. You never know.
So you mentioned movie, Gio. If Europe was a movie, who's playing you guys? Who's playing extras? Describe this scene. What's the climax?
That's a tight question. Yeah.
I'm wondering. I feel like I would make it a movie that doesn't, where you know those movies where nothing really happens. You know, like a
mock doc.
There's Friday.
Yeah.
There's I mean, Do the Right Thing. Like things happen, but it also just feels like another day.
Yeah, like basically, what's that movie? Is it E1? Like an E1 type movie? Like a mid-90s?
Oh yeah, like literally like where nothing happens.
Yeah.
Like
it's just vibes.
It's probably like an actual trip, and we end up in places and we go visit places, but like the whole movie would just be the trip. Yeah. It would just look very nice.
Yeah.
In terms of like how it's directed and shit.
Yeah. And who's playing you?
Oh, that I don't know.
You gotta pick someone.
You gotta pick
someone. I'm gonna pick it.
Oh man, we gotta get wrestlers out of acting, man. we gotta do it.
Booker T.
Batista not doing no good jobs in nothing, man. We gotta get these actors out of wrestling. Or vice versa.
You didn't catch that vice versa.
Yo, shit, yo, got that. Put a timestamp. Who playing me? Shit, I'm racially ambiguous, but I've been in the gym, so I'll probably get. If we can sticking with wrestlers, I'll probably get The Rock.
Get The Rock to
I'll
play
probably
you?
get The Rock to play me.
The Rock at Booker
So just
T.
two
You're
buff niggas.
Yeah, just two. Because we're not buff niggas really, so like it would be tight to have just like two huge D's ass dudes. Just
going on a beautiful ass trip.
Yeah, and then like
Yo, that would be
that would be
hilarious.
so fire, man.
Just two tough niggas just having a cute time together.
Yeah.
Imagine
and-
Barcelona.
Bro, these the young man. Come on, imagine The Rock just. You just picture The Rock on the beach with a spliff in his mouth, just wiggling his toes in the water. Come on, that's me, man. That's me. Yo, come on, man. Yeah, I would have The Rock play me for sure, but I wouldn't have it in a movie like Joe. I would have like a Quentin Tarantino style movie with like extra long scenes and unnecessary scripts and all types of crazy shit and vulgarity and white people saying nigga every 5 minutes.
How many
like,
times is Quentin saying nigga in Europe?
Quentin says nigga in Europe 333 times.
I like that.
333
That's a
times.
solid amount of times.
Yeah, 100%. And,
The right
and only
amount.
40 said by black people. Yeah, that's what I want. I want Quentin to do. Quentin Tarantino's 10th movie got to be Europe. It's got to be
100%.
Europe.
I think we should pitch whatever we end up coming up with.
Yeah, we could. We should start it like, hey, we two niggas.
Show the script.
Bro, Samuel L. Jackson could play you. It could be.
Oh my God,
and I could
100%.
get John Travolta. I could be
I
John
was just
Travolta.
gonna say-
I'll be John
I was just
Travolta.
gonna
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's a great
that would
idea.
be tight, man.
That would be very
It's like the, oh my gosh, it's like the sequel to Pulp.
Yeah, man. Well, bro, listen, man. If
They're just
there's
going
one-
on trips killing niggas.
Yeah, if there's one thing we like, man, it's Quentin movies.
Yeah.
For sure, we love Quentin movies. So I would stick with the Quentin themes and the text and the and the camera styles and the like all that shit. I would the cuts, everything, man. I would
Somebody dies on the plane.
yo, what? Half the plane dies.
Is there snakes? Is there any snakes?
Any snakes?
We ain't got no snakes.
Nah,
on the
we're
plane,
not
man.
doing snakes.
We're not
We're
doing
not
that,
doing
man.
snakes.
We're not doing that.
Nah,
I don't like snakes. I don't like snakes, man. Unless it's Gucci, keep the snakes away.
Preferably no animals.
Yeah, man. I
Just
don't like
manslaughter.
Yeah, man. Just good old fashioned violence and
Yeah.
vulgarity and bad words
And then cute times.
and nudity
And a nice sunset.
Man, I want all types of new bitches in my movie, man.
So just to wrap this up,
I like that.
I remember being at work, you know, not being able to make it to some of the sessions. You know, I love working with you guys. I remember one thing that Gio said to me when I picked up the phone. He said, name me Canada's best album. And 5 years from now, what is this album going to mean to this city or this country?
Shit.
That's Jay's department.
Yeah, man. That's this. I'm PR.
Gio, you going to answer it as well.
But to be honest with you, man, like, bro, this is we're gonna make everybody from Ottawa. First of all, everyone's gonna go to Europe. I don't know where they're going, but they're going. And bro, honestly, I want people to walk up to me on the street. They'd be like, yo, that like I'm still listening to that.
Yeah.
And like, yo, like, bro, like at 5 years down the line, bro, I'm you know, I might not even be here. You know what I mean? But 5 years down the line, like I want this to still be like a benchmark. I want this to set the quality of music that I'm putting out. I want it to set the consistency of music I'm putting out. So I'm gonna say in 5 years, it's probably gonna be my most notable project that I've put out up until this point. So up until 2021, that like Europe would be my best project that I've ever put out and my most notable one. And it's gonna basically set the tone and build my fan base and, you know, bring people closer to me and hopefully, you know, fuck with the skill a little bit more. And, you know, down the line, niggas just gonna look at me like, bro, that was a great project, but what you got now, slapping that shit up, you know what I mean? So.
Oh, and I'm supposed to answer?
Yeah.
Because you brought the topic up. I need to know.
Well, I usually just say these things as a joke, honestly. I believe it, but I usually deliver it in a satirical way. But usually it's just, I don't know. When it comes to reception, I don't usually like anticipate or think about reception much. Of course, I get nervous, whatever, but I'm not even anymore.
Ain't no getting nervous when you rapping with me. Ain't no getting nervous when you rapping with me for sure, man. Come on.
I think
Top dogs here.
what I want is to just like I want my enthusiasm to be felt. I want how I feel about this and how I feel about the work and everything around it to be seen, to be felt, to be heard, to be touched, to be like, that's all I care about. And if this shows what's possible with what we have, in a sense of where we are now, in a sense of there's no labels involved in this. I bought these lights, I bought this stand, I bought this tripod. We bought the fucking hat. Like, we did everything. You know what I mean?
This studio was mine, man.
Like, we recorded in here. You know what I'm saying?
I paid my rent. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I pay my bills. My studio is here. We do this whenever. Like,
literally.
Yeah. Like, this is our shit.
So that's kind of what, like, just get. If anything, I want this to have impact-wise is the same as everything that I do. Is just do the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like, stop planning. Stop trying to get it right.
Stop overthinking it.
Do it. If it's not as good, reiterate. Do it again.
Put your heart into it too, man. That's definitely one thing that
100%.
Well, definitely one thing that should transpire from this is you should hear our heart and you should hear our soul in this shit. You shouldn't hear two people trying to rap and or you shouldn't hear two people like trying to talk their shit. You shouldn't hear two people trying to make a good project. You shouldn't hear two people trying to be the best. You should hear the best. You should hear a good project, and you should hear two niggas who are better than everybody else.
Okay. When are we getting this project?
I don't know.
Hey man, listen, we getting well.
It's gonna be out by the time this is out.
Yeah. It's gonna be out when you see this, but you know we aiming for late summer. We want people to listen to this while the sun sets in some warm weather. That's what we want.
And job putting blessings on them.
Yeah, man. That's what I want. I want people Instagram stories. They sitting on the hill, they're sitting at the beach, and the sun's setting, and all you hear is just feel like sunsets on the beach. Like I want people. Like, you know what I mean? I want this music to be their real life. So hopefully, come out late summertime so people can still get the heat when they feel it. You know what I mean?
Well, like I said, like I heavily enjoyed this project. It's definitely has replay value for me.
What's your favorite track?
My favorite track is Venice and Lisbon. Venice because Venice is the first one I heard.
Yeah.
And I texted both y'all individually and said, I need a full project.
Like, you got it, man.
Yeah. And I got what I wanted, and it was more than I expected. I didn't after I sent that text, I was like, yo, I don't know how many songs they could create that gives me this feeling. But more songs on the album gave me a better feeling than Venice. That makes sense to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're supposed to do, man.
Venice is my least favorite.
To be honest, but it's a good closer.
Oh, it's not that I don't like it. It's just my least favorite. I love all of them, but Venice is the one where I'm like,
I like Venice. I like Venice a lot because of where we placed it, and like that, just like the same thing. Like it was the first song we did, so it should be the last one people hear. You know what I mean? So I definitely, yeah. So Venice is your favorite. Yeah, hey man, I got some questions for you.
Yeah.
What when you listen to the project, where do you see yourself?
I see myself on a plane.
On a plane?
But that's because the mood has been set.
The mood's been
set. So now I just I thought about it last night. I see myself boarding the plane. I'm sitting beside this fat, annoying nigga, sitting beside this lady with a child. And you know, I'm just frustrated that I'm on a plane, but then I get moved to first class randomly. You know, they give
everybody fly with us in first class, man.
Exactly. They give me my headphones. They give me my everything I needed, and I just fall asleep with the music playing in the headphones. And that's tight. That's how I go.
Nah, it's tight. That's tight. I fuck with it, man.
I fuck
with it. Okay, tight, man. And this is another question. Obviously, you know, R&D purposes. Can't change anything now. What type of artists you hear on this project? Like, not necessarily local, just people in general.
Like features?
Yeah, types of people that you think could, like, you know, complement the project. Like, what types of things do you hear on it?
Oh, I would definitely love to hear Mac on it. I'd love to hear you with Boldy. With Boldy James.
Me and Boldy?
Yeah, because I feel like your braggadocio and his very intricate street rapping and like even the voice levels that you guys have, like I feel like it would mismatch perfectly. And like I would love Freddie on Lisbon. feel like Freddie on Lisbon would go crazy.
Freddie on Lisbon would go crazy, man.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, Freddie would be
And
tight.
some West Side ad-libs, just ad-libs. No, like no speech. Well, maybe a speech at the end.
Yeah, man. Yo, listen, man. Honestly, yeah, any Griselda nigga is more than welcome to be on anything I'm on at any point in time ever in my life. So hell yeah. Okay, you Griselda niggas. All right.
I would love that because this tape is definitely, it's braggadocious, but it's not in your face. It's not like, yo, I'm better than you, you know, not in any way. But it's
rapping
like
how I'm living.
It's like you can have that type of brag, like I'm living like this, come live like this. Not like I'm living like this, you will never have that type of shit, you know.
On, man.
And that's what I like. I don't like niggas telling me I can't be good. I like niggas telling me, yo, I did this and now I got this, and you can have that too.
Yeah,
you know.
Hell yeah,
man. It's a beautiful feeling.
I'm an OT nigga, bro. There's nothing I have that's not attainable by every other nigga in the city. So, I mean, hey, like listen, if my music can inspire niggas, fuck. I would rather inspire niggas than anything else.
Like I said, I appreciate you guys having me. I really hope there's more of this coming other than Europe because I really did enjoy this. And yeah, amazing project. I feel like the world's gonna receive it properly. Thank you for having me.
That's tight, man. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for this interview. Thanks for the questions.
I don't know where I am right now.
Hey,
but
hey, man, listen. You somewhere in Europe.
Put me on a beach with a sunset.
Hey, all right, man.
Put me on a beach with a sunset. And like put like lights from Ja putting blessings on me.
We're gonna do that, and then right now we're gonna switch. Check the catalog and see how much better we're two doers, right? We've been doing for a very long time. Especially this nigga.
Yeah.
So
10 years
just
in, nigga.
see that we've been doing shit, and you can go explore and see how we've gotten to this point yourself.
Go listen to my old weak shit, man. Go ahead.
The internet is timeless. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier before, like you niggas have catalog. It's not like this is y'all first project. It's not like y'all are up and coming. You guys have a catalog, multiple projects under both of you guys. This project definitely stands out, and like it shines bright, which is important. You're always supposed to improve. Going backwards is not an option, especially in a small city like this. You know what I mean? So it is much appreciated.
That's why you do, man.
Yeah, man. Don't think, don't plot.
Just be crazy.
Just do it, man.
Just do, yeah.
We did everything in such a short period of time, and we did it our fucking selves. Of course, you know, we delegated tasks to the people who had to do it. So shout out to them. You know what I mean? You know, shout out to Ryan mixing it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Quest shooting videos. Shout out to Ghost. You know, interviews, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, man, yeah. Shout out Europe Sound Team. We got Ryan. We got Jay. We got Gio. Shout out Europe Photo Team. We got Gio. We got Suhaila. Shout out Europe Video Team. We got me. We got you.
Come on, man.
We got, Nick a little bit too. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
We got Photo Team too. Got Shadawa.
We got Renee.
Video Team. We got Quest.
We got Eddie, if that works out. Eddie.
Hey, man.
We got motherfucking, clothing. We got Mortem. Hopefully Notch if that works out. We got motherfucking Bad Dog if everything works out well. Just so I can have this here in case if it doesn't work out. Just so niggas know.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who's been a part of it.
Shout out, the niggas who did the fucking vocals, the passengers. Shout out to our passengers who flew with us.
Yo, do you have the list of the people and shout them out? Give me my phone. Just unplug that shit. Unplug that shit. Yo, listen. We so as you listen to the project, of course, you've you know what I mean? You've heard people on the flight, people who've been flying with us, so we want to thank our passengers. I'm gonna take my glasses off when I say that.
Let me do the niggas I know.
Yeah, you do the niggas. Yeah, you go ahead and do that shit.
We got Harold. We got Osita. We got motherfucking Derek. We got Frankie. We got Edvin. We got motherfucking Dally. We got motherfucking Zipporah. We got Arlette. We got, I don't know her name. I don't know her. We got Paloma. Are you gonna keep doing the ad-libs? Okay, no, let's switch. I'll do the ad-libs this time.
All right. Yo, first off, shout out my boy Tino 613. Tino, you know what it is. Come on, man. You know what it is with ICR held it down. Oh, my boy Pedro the shooter, he got it. We want Annika, I'd like to thank you, Annika, of course. Kayla, you held it down for me, thank you.
100%.
My boy Dom, you know you connected, so shout out to you, Dominique.
Those emails landed this morning.
You know what it is. Mish, I want to thank you again. I appreciate you.
100%.
And Tara, of course, you know, we go back. Thanks again. And now shout out to everybody who's been a part of it, the sound team, the video team, the photo team, the pilots. And you know, go ahead, check out Europe. It's in the bio.
This is a dojo project, nigga.
It's a dojo project. Shout out to hold up. Say it again.
Okay. No.
Alright, man, fuck it, man. This is Dojo, this is Gelato, this is Chinaz, and this is Gio. You rocking with us. Thanks for flying.
I just want to say one thing before we go. I got the first shout out on the album, and I'm pretty proud of that.
Hey, come on, man.
First bar of the album is about me.
777 is what I'm rolling on the dice. So show him the hat, show him the hat.
Yo, you know,
777 is what I'm rolling on the dice.
Always lucky.